I may have thought of something so fucked up that this doesn't exist on the internet. I was thinking of combining, those dildos where you've got the pump so that the dildo jizzes, and combining that with alcohol, which, you put alcohol in your butt, you get super wasted because it bypasses the liver. It's just absorbed directly into the bloodstream. I can't find any evidence of anyone doing this online.
Give the subreddit a week and we'll have someone. I'm
really surprised that no one has done this yet. The new Tide Pod challenge. Yeah, no,
I don't think that. Funny. I don't know. It's not the same. One kills you and one is great. You get fucked and you get drunk.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, you can die.
But you get fucked in the butt. That's not how I like to get fucked.
Well, beggars can't be choosers.
That's just you know?
There's a fifth of tequila in that cock. You work it till you get what you want. All right? Like this, the beggars can't be choosers.
At this point, I'm gonna deal with the calorie consequences and just drink it. Drink it down. Because I do like the taste of most. Well, that's not true. I like the taste of beers. Like, beers are great, but hard liquor, none of it tastes good to me.
None of your headsets are bothering you?
No.
I know my headset always bothers me something. That's why every single episode I have this one behind my right ear. I only like
my headset never bothers me. I love my Razer Kraken V2 TMs.
They don't make headsets for Neanderthal heads like mine.
I have
They make them for big tall heads that you can stretch this thing up, but nothing for the girthy among us.
No.
Yeah. No. Luckily, I'm not having that problem.
You don't have a medium head like me.
My head is very small, very under average.
Woody, describe your feeling right now, since you're the resident not drinker among us, the healthier one in that regard.
My palms are clammy. My forearms are somehow dry, but I think they're wet. My face is red, and somehow my headset, which I love week after week, feels tight, and I just have a low grade headache, and it's hard to describe the warmth that exists in my throat and chest, but that effect is real.
It's permeating, isn't it? It's almost like pulsating into different parts of your body.
And I didn't realize it, but when I move around, it turns out I'm drunk.
Man, if only.
Give yourself one of these.
Yeah, I think.
What do you think the lean back thing is for?
All of you should take a shot to catch up to me.
I have already taken one more shot than all of you.
That's true, but Kyle, let's take one to catch up with Woody. That is fair enough.
Wait
till you stand up, Woody. Wait till the first.
Part of the reason that I was drinking ahead of schedule was every time Woody would take a shot, I was like, Jesus, that's like me in about an hour and a half. I really need.
Yeah, we're all gauging our drunkenness off of where Woody hits.
I mean, that's true. It's the only right way to do this if we're gonna be.
Are
honest,
your hands not sweaty at all?
No.
I
feel like if you
don't rub on your face.
Yeah, just what do you do?
I don't know. I was just looking for some sweat calibration device.
Is your AC on? I like to be a little bit cool when I'm drinking.
Yeah, I just opened the window. It's nice and cold outside.
I'm pretty
in a
warm,
box.
but that's because we're over 80 degrees for the first time today, and I haven't turned on my AC
Well,
yet.
it is terrible. It was 90 degrees yesterday. It was 87 today. Right now, I think
it snowed here last week.
Okay, terrible. No, it's 66.
Twice.
Right? Yeah, we never had winter. It was kind of weird. Last year we had 20 inches of rain in the month of January and February. All the shit. This year it's been dry and hot. I miss my winter, man.
Tell your grandfather I called him a northerner.
A northerner. I do not. If I lived in LA or any of the parts of California where you just have the same season all year round, I don't think I would miss winter. I've never lived in a place where you don't have winter, but I would rather not have snow than deal with the fact that it was 30 degrees last Saturday.
100%. It's not that I miss winter. It's not that I miss. And when I say I miss winter, I don't miss snow. I miss 50-degree days where it's a comfortable jacket weather and there's nothing negative about it. And same with the snow. It's cool if I go somewhere that has snow for 3 or 4 days, Christmas, whatever, but I don't want snow. I don't miss it. I miss rain, but I miss thunderstorms, but I don't miss rain. I like occasional shit.
You're describing like fall weather, like or at least fall weather here.
Fall
like,
and spring, yeah.
I do like fall weather when it's between 50 and 60 for the most part. All the trees change color and it's nice and pretty. But then it goes to winter, and winter sucks cock.
I very much am one of those people that moved here and complains when it's like over 85 degrees. But
I feel like one of the best places to live for weather and outdoors, Colorado.
Colorado is in a desert. Like people think that it's not it's in a desert, so they get very little rainfall as far as I know.
Too much cold.
Yeah, but they still get winter. It's kind of cold because it's higher altitude, but they get summer. And it's you can go and do like whitewater rafting, and then you can go and do that's not that special. You can do that most places, and then you can go do like skiing, which is special because I'm fucking ages away from anywhere where you can ski in this giant flat area in the Midwest. Like
Denver, Colorado has on average 69% of its days are sunny, and that is more than pretty much most cities. Like Miami gets 70%. So Colorado, Denver,
like 90.
That's a great question. Los Angeles 73. Las Vegas is 85. So like Colorado is right there.
Gap. Yeah.
Is that okay?
Can you look up Raleigh?
What's
is
like
it in front of you?
Yeah.
It is in front of me. Raleigh is 58.
Huh. What about Atlanta, where Kyle's at?
Atlanta is 60.
What about St. Louis?
56.
Last one. Can you do Philadelphia for me?
I lost.
Philadelphia. 56.
56.
Yeah, it is not always sunny in Philadelphia.
To be frank, like
it's likely sunny in Philadelphia.
Think about it this way, though. It's really easy to think, only 56% of your days are sunny, but that means like half of your days there's no sun. This isn't like partly overcast. These are like the majority is sunny. So that's pretty gloomy when you get down there into the 40s and shit.
It is.
Pittsburgh's 45.
The other thing to consider is that it's not evenly spread, right? So I'm from in New Jersey. It's close to Philly, which is why I asked. And you get a lot of sun in the summer. It's really pretty nice. But then you go like 9 months where it's 75% cloudy. 75% of the days are not sunny, and it's just it was a hardship for me to make it through.
Like we're in. I don't know if any of the areas you guys are in, maybe Kyle, have tornado season.
No,
but tornado season, like, even if you don't get a tornado, it just turns the whole sky like dark bluish greenish, and it's just like a melancholy look, like a Gorillaz music video. Like,
I know what you're talking about. That like it makes sense. Living in when I moved in the Pacific Northwest, I kind of got that vibe. Everybody goes, "Oh, it always rains in Portland," or "It always rains in Seattle." It does. It rains almost every day from like October to June, but it doesn't rain meaningfully. Like it'll sprinkle for a little bit, and you're like, "Oh, it's spitting," and that's it. It's overcast the entire time, though. The summer is beautiful, but like the other 8 months, fuck that.
I had a girl from L.A. Hang out with me once here, and this was years and years and years ago. Right. And I was driving her back to the airport, and it was raining even hard by like Midwest standards, like torrential, like huge, like to the point where like there are like small rivers on the street. Like it's not like you go through a puddle. It's like the whole thing is that. And she was freaking the fuck out. Like, what? Like, we need to pull over and wait for this to stop. It was like, well, then we're going to be pulled over till like 3 days from now because this is going to keep happening. And then it'll be really green for like 3 more days, and then it'll snow again or some shit because this is the worst place in the world for weather. Because you don't even get in the Midwest. Like, if you complain about heat, some cunt from, Miami will be like, you don't know hot. Or from Phoenix, you don't even know, man. It's like, oh, Mr. 0% humidity. Oh, yeah, woohoo. And then people, if you complain about the cold, people in fucking Minnesota are like, oh, you don't know
listen
cold.
Here, buddy. It's
we
cold
get just enough shit from every direction for it to suck, but not enough for recognition. Just like the Blues in the playoffs every year. You don't get the draft pick, and you don't make the playoffs.
That's how I felt living in Baltimore. I was like, we get enough snow that New Yorkers are like, fuck you. And then it gets hot enough that everybody in the South's like, nah, you're not that warm. But it was always very uncomfortable on either side of the spectrum. A lot of extreme.